Hello YouTube, Pilot Wannabe here, and today we're doing something very special, a little bit more special than before. We are on PilotEdge and we are going to do the V3 Advanced VFR exam for Advanced VFR Navigation. So, what do we have for tools? Well, what we are going to use is Sky Vector. Now, Sky Vector is free, and you can see here I'm signed in. I did that accidentally once. Um, Actually, I should get out of it. Sign out. Because I don't want to sign in. Because you can file actual real life flight plans for the real world. And I wouldn't want to do that accidentally and then have the FAA trying to call me up, levying sanctions or something like that. So don't want that. So here we are, and you can click on any airport and get all kinds of good information like radio frequencies, and further down you can get all the approaches you need. So it's got everything you need. Now to do the V3, it's crossing the Bravo airspace of LAX, one of the most busiest airspaces in the world, and you can see it's just massive amounts of airports. Every 10 miles in any direction there's an airport. Most of them are towered. So it's very complex airspace. But this little narrow gap is what we're going to be seeking to go through on the coastal route, and we're going to come back on the mini route. So to get the all the pertinent details for that, you click on here, Los Angeles TAC, and when you zoom in, you can actually see this is the coastal route here, coming back. This is the mini route, and this is a different route. But where you get the really detailed information is off to the side here. And so coastal route, we're going to want to, there's a bridge here, Vincent Thomas Bridge, visual reporting point, and you get aligned with that, or a beam, and you fly the 123 heading to LA and the 323 out, and that is the coastal route. And then on the way back we're going to fly the mini route, which is 128 off Santa Monica, and it's going to take us right over the numbers for runway 24 left. And then we're going to continue on, and then we're going to be released. And then once we're released, we're going to come over here to Torrance Airport, and we're to go in for visual landing. Now, that's the way it seems to work whenever I see videos or such, but who knows. So here's the narrative. Coastal route north, enter Los Angeles Class B, northbound to beam Vincent Thomas Bridge, established on the 123 radial. So radial's going out and we're going in, so we're going to have to dial 123 on the tail of our HSI. And then after crossing Los Angeles VOR, proceed outbound on the 323 radial until exiting the Class B airspace, and maintain altitude as assigned by ATC. And then we're going to come back on the mini route southbound, Santa Monica VOR, and well, it's basically the 128 outbound from Santa Monica, and then just continue on that. Alright, so that is our plan, and let's get ready to give her a go, I say. Alright. Okay, so this aircraft has been previously started, warmed up, did a little testing on the ground, so the engine should be warm. So I'm going to take off the control lock, wheel locks, the tie downs, and the pitot cover, and I am not going to do a full procedures, because that's not what this video is about. So to save time, we're going to get her going. So parking brake on, fuel is on, cowl flaps open, trim is set to take off. Let's put on the nav lights. We're going to crack the throttle, and just a little bit of fuel. Oop. Mags on. fuel on. Give it a couple seconds and out. Alright, so we're going to turn her over. And it didn't go so well. Okay, do I have the throttle cracked enough? Alright, let's try not to flood the thing. Okay, so here we are. Fuel is open. Probably flooded it, so to flood it, we're going to put the fuel off. We're going to crank it over full throttle. Let's put some fuel in now that it started. Alright, let's get that power back. That was a weird startup. Okay. So we are leaned aggressively. We're good that way. Okay, so I had a little trouble getting my radios to work after I installed the Garmin GTN 750, and I was all over the map trying to figure it out. Couldn't do it. Here's what I learned for the A2A anyway. If you go to
TOS system test OK.
this control panel, here it is, says GTN 750. Turn it off and go no GPS and make sure this radio is on. For me, it was off like that, and I couldn't get my COM1, NAV1 radios to work. So, put that on, then you can go from here to the GTN 750, and it should work smooth. So, that's what I learned. Alright, now let's put in a flight plan, somewhat of a flight plan. We're going to go from John Wayne to Seal Beach, SLI, and then we're going to go to LAX, and then we're going to go to Santa Monica, Sierra Mike Oscar, and then we're going to come to Torrance, ATOA, Samperini Field. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. Alright, now the other interesting thing that we're going to do is see how we're on SLI. We're going to we're on VLOC. We're going to click the OBS, and then if we zoom out, we can see the Santa Monica, the Seal Beach VOR, and we're going to tune it like that, and that's how we're going to get our headings and such. So off the top, I think we should be looking for a 252 or thereabouts off Seal Beach, but I'm not sure we're going to get that, but we'll just use that for reference. Okay, so we have 252 here, and we have 252 here, and we have 252 drawn, and the magenta, that's the active leg. So we just gotta get over there and put the autopilot on nav, and we should be okay. So let's go back to where we were. And let's give Addons a listen. 126 is the Addons. And let's give a listen here. Okay, so it's 3031 for the altimeter. We have to set it here also. 3031. probably going to be given 2,400 feet. So we'll just put that in for now. And let's see, I got my pen and paper here. And I'll put my craft nomenclature. Now we're going to KTOA. And our altitude, we'll see about that. And we'll see about everything else. Alright, so what I need to do is to look up John Wayne clearance 1118.0. Also, I have to file my flight plan. Wow. So, wasn't even connected. So let's connect now.
Right, heading 280 back to visual approach, 25.
Okay, and we need 118.0.
Stationary 249er Foxtrot, Sierra, bracket ground line, clear, copy, Germany.
And stationary 9 Foxtrot Sierra, 2555. We'd like to move our IFR clearance to John Wayne as file.
Remember 249er Foxtrot, Sierra, Roger. Request standby. In the future, you can just call it to request. You don't need to do the radio check.
Oh, let me file my flight plan. I forgot to do that.
Delta 11, clear visual approach, runway 25.
Okay, so I sent the flight plan.
Santa Barbara Tower, Sierra 326 Mike Sierra is ready for departure 15 left, IFR.
Grade 26 Mike Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower. Runway 15 left, clear for takeoff, Mike
15 left, clear for takeoff, 26 Mike Sierra.
So just have to look clearly active at Sierra, the taxi straight ahead of work. Terminal 1
Clear 211, Roger, cross runway 1 right, continue straight in front, Sierra Delta on the ground. Good day.
So when you run right, you continue straight in ramp via Sierra Delta. Bottom of the ground, 1.8 clear to 1 thanks.
John Wayne clearance. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is type Cessna 182 Skylane. Looking to pick up VFR to Torrance for the V3. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, I have your request. Stand by, good luck on the V3.
Thank you. Standing by. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
For 249er Foxtrot Sierra, clear to the San Diego Limber Airport via fly runway 26 departure procedure to Prado. Join Victor 16 of the Paradise VOR and then as filed. Correction. To the Paradise VOR, then Victor 186 Haley, Victor 66 Mission Bay, and then as filed. Maintain 4,000, expect 7,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 4452.
And stationary 9 Foxtrot Sierra, clear to San Diego via the 26 departure procedure. Prado, Victor 16 to Paradise VOR, Victor 186 to Haley, Victor 66 to Mission Bay. Maintaining 4,000, 7,170 departure 135.4, smoking 4452.
Over that, our Foxtrot Sierra rebank, right? XL 811, contact Santa Barbara Tower. Number 826 Mike Sierra, contact Santa Barbara departure.
Over to departure 826 Mike Sierra.
John Wayne ground, Comanche 8831 Bravo at the southeast ramp. Taxi, be active for west departure.
Number 8831 Bravo, John Wayne ground. Do you have 11?
Yeah, I have your numbers.
Number 8831 Bravo, John Wayne ground. Runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, and Charlie.
20 left at Kilo via Alpha Hotel Charlie for 31 Bravo. Thanks.
Santa Barbara Tower, XL 811,
11 Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, cleared for landing, call.
25, clear one, Philly.
Number 826 Mike Sierra, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, John Clarence on departure, flight heading 240 and maintain VFR at or below 2,400 until advised. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1745.
Clear to Torrance, fly runway heading, then 240, maintain VFR up to 2400. Departure is 128.1 and squawk 1745 for Cessna Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, readback was not correct. Stand by just one moment.
I made an error. Pretty sure he said 240.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, just for clarification purposes, you say cleared to the Torrance Airport. That is an IFR clearance. You're requesting a VFR flight following. Therefore, your clearance will not include a cleared to. Again, VFR, no clearance, it's just instructions. So again, on departure, fly heading 240, maintain VFR at or below 2,400 until advised. Your departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1745.
Thank you for the clarification. Fly heading 240, maintain VFR up to 2400, frequency 128.1, squawk 1745 for Cessna Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, readback is correct. And the reason that is important is because when you hear cleared to, a lot of times that takes away a lot of the airspace restrictions, and that is not the case with the VFR flight following request.
Roger that, I understand. I've just been watching too many videos lately on IFR flight plans, and I'm not there yet. So thank you for the correction. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Yeah, good luck. Number 826 Mike Sierra, turn left heading 040.
Okay, so we have our clearance. So the next thing to do is to get our ATIS. So we've already got that lined up. Okay, it is information Charlie.
XL 811, next left tornado, taxi to the ramp. Yeah, Alpha, cross runway, 15 right and 15 left.
Left turn, 1 able, and
Okay.
ramp Alpha.
So the next thing to do
The other 2 runways.
is to get John Wayne ground, which is 120.8. Okay. John Wayne ground. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is type Cessna 182 Skylane, looking to pick up, well, ready for taxi. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, John Wayne ground. Just need to know where you are on the field with confirmation of the weather.
I have Charlie, and I am over by the executive hangars. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, John Wayne ground, runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, and Charlie.
20 left via Alpha, Hotel, and Charlie for Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Okay, so we're going to runway 20 left via Alpha, Hotel, and Charlie. Yikes. Okay.
John Wayne, Manage 8331 Bravo.
Okay, so we are on with ground, and we will stay to them till we're ready to get to
3831 Bravo Charlie Tower with 20 left at Kilo.
to tower when we're ready for takeoff at 20 left a kilo. Okay,
Clear for takeoff, 20 left kilo, thanks for the winds.
parking brakes are out,
31 Bravo.
and we are commencing our V3. Now I've run this about 3-4 times maybe in the Duke turbine offline. That was just to get a feel of it.
John Wayne Tower, managing 31 Bravo. So you're a little busy today. Do I have time for a quick run up?
Number 8831 Bravo.
All right, so
Or that's 31 Bravo, ready to go here in about 3 seconds.
I made some mistakes. Pretty sure I don't have my lights on properly. I could use taxi lights. That's what I could use. Probably pitot heat to be safe. Okay. Okay, here we are. Charlie at Kilo. Alright, parking brake is on, I hope. It is. Alright, so go landing lights on and strobes on. Go 1 notch of flaps. Okay, we're going to switch over to tower.
Number 8831 Bravo, look out.
And I think we are ready to go.
Number 8831 Bravo, there's a difference in the instruction of maintain VFR and squawk VFR. Don't change your squawk code until you hear the words squawk and then either 1200
Speaking
or
of
VFR.
squawk,
Still need you on 5376 squawk code, but you're still in radar service.
we
You're
need
still in radar coverage area.
1745. 1745. Missed that. And let's go altitude reporting right now. So we are squawking Charlie. I think that would be a fail item. Hopefully it hasn't affected us already. Alright.
Number 8831 Bravo, radar contact now at 10 miles southeast of Seal Beach. Say again your altitude.
Terrain charts, traffic. Okay, I think we're good.
Number 8831 Bravo, radar is indicating you 1,000 feet below your set altitude. Generally altimeter 3031, double check that and say your altitude. 1435, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, thank you. Runway 20 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 4.
Cleared for takeoff 20 left, Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Alright, so parking brake off. Let's go full on the mixture. We're full on the props.
1435 LA Center, good morning. Pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Look right, don't really see much. Look left is clear.
And bracket ground, Sky Lane, 9 functions there. We had a quick question about our clearance.
For 9 Foxtrot here, go ahead.
Okay.
When you said runway 26 departure procedure, with our charts,
One thing I forgot to do is set departure to 128.1. Okay, I think that's good. All right.
Number
So let's
24
go.
Hunter Foxtrot Sierra Roger, you want to make sure that you get that while you're still on the ramp rather than holding short of the runway. And bracket, it's listed under Laverne, California bracket.
Okay, airspeed live, 50 knots,
Right there.
60 knots. Your E's are back. There we go. All right. We are at 70, 60, 80 knots, so let's pitch for 70. And we'll bring the flaps up. Okay, there's 400 feet, pretty much. Let us turn for 240. So I'm going to put the autopilot on. Go into heading mode. And we're going to arm 2400. And we are going up at, let's make it 800 feet a minute. Now we can do better actually. Okay, let's get that power back a little bit. The props back to 24.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima radar contact, say altitude.
1,000 for 2400 for Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima Roger.
And bracket tower, Skyline 249 Foxtrot Sierra, control 26 left for Deco.
Okay, so
Cessna 249 Foxtrot Sierra bracket tower, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
26 left, clear for takeoff for Foxtrot Sierra.
okay, so I think we're doing okay. Let's try to get this over to the next one. Let's go active leg.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima contact SoCal departure, good flight.
Over to departure for Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Okay, so what happened here? Okay. SoCal departure, Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima for 2200 for 2400.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, SoCal departure, radar John altimeter 3031. Resume on navigation, maintain VFR and appropriate VFR altitudes.
Maintain VFR and appropriate altitudes for Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Alright, so let's get this back on.
Number 8831 Bravo is clear of my airspace. Radar services are now terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency changes approved.
Okay, here, we almost busted that. Jeez.
Roger that 831 Bravo, clear your airspace. We'll squawk 1200 on the box. Thanks. Have a good day.
Okay, so let's go OBS on Los Angeles. And it is supposed to be 303. Okay, so who should I call up now? Okay, let's see, coastal route 134.2. 134.2. Okay. SoCal approach. Okay. No, that's not what it said. What?
Number 249 Foxtrot Sierra, contact SoCal departure.
I'm at a loss here. I'm not sure where to go.
Cessna 249 Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal departure. Good morning, radar com. contact. Climb and maintain 7,000 altitude altimeter 3034.
I should have looked this up. Departure, Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima with request.
Hotel Delta Lima West.
I find myself unsure how to transit the Bravo transition. Whom should I call at this point? Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Well, you stay on this frequency until you tell me what you want to do. When you hear the words radar contact, you don't change frequencies on your own unless you're told. Well, you don't change frequencies on your own, period. You'll always be given a frequency change.
Roger that. I would like to transit the Bravo airspace with the coastal route northbound, please. Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, Roger. Report established on the Los Angeles 123 radial and at 6,500.
LAX VOR 123 radial at 6,500 for Delta Lima Lima.
And Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, stay clear of the Bravo airspace.
Roger, we'll stay clear of the Bravo airspace till advised.
Number 249er Foxtrot Sierra, fly heading 100, and I will proceed direct to Paradise, resume navigation. JetBlue 1435, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. JetBlue 1435.
Okay, we're
Los
start to
Angeles,
lean a
Long
little
Beach,
bit.
altimeter 3034, cross Bennett at and maintain 14,000.
Probably lean a little bit more. Okay, looking for that HSI to come in. Reduce that rate of climb. Well, actually 70 is good. It's like we passed it. Son of a bitch. Then we're gonna have to hit nav. Should have practiced more with this plane. Alright, climbing good at 70 knots. Gonna reduce the rate a little bit. Let's push up some more manifold pressure. 2,400 inches, 24 inches. Alright, let's turn inbound. Let's put nav, see what happens. Okay, this isn't working. That's better. Okay, so we have to do it in GPS. I don't know why that is. Okay. So, We are on 303, or we're going to be. So I'll call them up when we're established. Okay. SoCal departure, Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is established on the LAX 123 radial at 5300 for 6500.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, your request to report was two-parted on the radial and at 6,500.
Roger that. We'll get back to you when those conditions are met. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Okay, so we need to go back on heading.
6 Mike Sierra, contact Santa Maria Tower 118.3.
And we're going to come around. Should be looking where we're turning first. Okay, there's a bridge back there. Not that one, but another one, and that's supposed to be the reporting point to enter the Bravo transition. Okay. So we're coming up on 6500. Let's bring her around to intercept that radial again. Alright. Beautiful scenery below, but I have to concentrate on the task at hand. Okay.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima cancel report to being established on the radial 6,500. Cleared through the Bravo airspace via the coastal route northbound. Maintain VFR at 6,500 LA altitude of 3034.
Clear to enter the Bravo airspace. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima cleared through the Bravo airspace via the coastal route. Maintain VFR at 6,500.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace via the coastal route at 6,500. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Okay, alright, so that should put us back on the nav. There we go.
Number 2465 Foxtrot Long Beach clearance. Quick Torrance Airport. Via fly runway heading to 800 feet. Then turn left heading 200. Expect radar vector Seal Beach. Then direct. Maintain
Okay.
3000. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 5614.
Alright, so there's a LAX complex over there, and we are right on the money. And there should be
Number
the
2465 Foxtrot. Reback.
a fancy bridge down here somewhere. I think that's
Delta
a tail.
Lima contact SoCal Bridge 134.9.
134.9er for Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Okay.
Number 2465 Foxtrot Long Beach ground runway 25 left at Delta taxi via Foxtrot Delta short runway 34 right.
SoCal approach, Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima on the coastal route northbound at 6500. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima SoCal approach LA altimeter 3034.
3034 Delta Lima Lima.
Number 826 Mike Sierra Harbor clearance go.
3034. LA altimeter 3034. Alright, could change this one.
Number 826 Mike Sierra Roger. Best of luck again. Clear to the Santa Maria Airport, Cloud 5
Okay.
departure, San Marcos transition, then direct. Maintain 3000, expect 6000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 7352.
Alright, so little trick we're going to do is we're going to turn on the marker sounds, and that will tell us when we're directly over the runway. And when that's the case, we are going to switch from inbound 123 heading to outbound 323.
Sierra, are we back correct?
And apparently all I have to do is twist this knob 20 degrees, and that should do it.
Number 249 Foxtrot Sierra, go ahead. Number 9 Foxtrot Sierra, Roger 5 in the back.
I believe that's a Torrance airport down there. That's where we're going to be landing on our way back. Okay.
Number 2465 Foxtrot Long Beach Tower, cross runway 34 right, runway 25 left at Delta, cleared for takeoff, wind 3506.
So our speed is good. We can probably roll back the RPMs to 2100. And pull back the power slightly. And lean out the mixture even more. And that should get our fuel flow down pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, let's close the cowl flaps. And lean a little bit more. Alright. So we're not going to be going crazy fast on this flight. Not that the sky lane is capable of crazy fast. Alright, let's see what we're truing out to. So the temperature is 8 degrees Celsius and we're at 6,500 feet. So midway, and we're going to get it on the plus side. So there's 7,000 at 10. That's probably 6,500 at 8. And we're truing out to 140 knots. And here our ground speed. Well, what is the traffic alert? It's gone. Alright, somebody's climbing. And they're 1,800 feet below us.
Number 2465 Foxtrot, contact SoCal departure.
Okay, I don't see him. He's within 2 miles, and he's passing 2,000 feet below us, and he's climbing. There he is. How cool. Love this. Alright.
2465 Foxtrot, SoCal, departure, good morning, and radar contact. Long Beach altimeter 3034.
Alright, so that's not a factor anymore. Let's go back.
JetBlue 1439, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
Okay. So we're cleared through the Bravo on the coastal route north. Got our speed. We could probably lean a little bit more.
JetBlue 1435, SoCal approach, Roger. Long Beach altimeter 3034 on board approach.
Let's pull the power back a little
Number
bit.
826 Mike Sierra, Santa Barbara ground, stay in position.
Okay, they're not going to tell us to do anything. We need to know when to
Number 826 Mike Sierra, Santa Barbara ground, thanks. Runway
change
15
our heading.
left, taxi via Charlie.
Okay. Glad to see the aircraft is keeping altitude well today. It's not always the case. So 3.3 nautical miles, and when we hear the tone, we'll go to 323.
Number 8831 Bravo Selfish.
There it is. So we're going to go to 323. Okay, 323 there. 323 here. It's a little annoying.
8831 Bravo, roger.
We'll take it. Okay. Now that little blue line there,
JetBlue 1435, turn left heading
that is
05,
the end of the Bravo transition that we're doing. It's this little gap between this line and this line that we're transiting, and then we'll be released just past this blue line here. Turn that off. It's driving crazy. So we are going to wait instructions. Okay, it seems that we've left it. Probably going to get a call. Right. SoCal approach, Cessna Delta Lima Lima with a request.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima, but
Now that I've transited through the Bravo, may I resume my own navigation at this point? Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima, you have not transited through the Bravo airspace yet.
I see. Okay. What are the next steps then, Delta Lima Lima?
Just stay with me and I'll help.
Roger that. Standing by. Cessna Delta Lima Lima.
Number 2465 Foxtrot, turn left heading 340, set to maintain 2000.
Okay, made another boo-boo. I guess when we are north of this blue line, then we will be out of the Bravo airspace. So it's a little quick to jump the gun there. See if we can see the Hollywood sign. It's supposed to be, yeah, there it is. Okay, so once we clear the Bravo, we're going to turn around and come back on the Santa Monica VOR at 128
JetBlue 1435
and 2,500 feet.
5000, Long Beach altimeter 3034, let me know when you have the weather.
Alright, here is the mini route coming back.
JetBlue 1435, route plan visual approach.
Santa Monica VOR, 110.8, 128, and then we're on our way to Torrance.
Number 826 Mike Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower, 115 left, cleared for takeoff, wind calm. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, clear the Bravo airspace at this time. How would you like to proceed?
I'd like to proceed by taking the mini route back southbound to Torrance. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, roger. Then radar services are terminated. Resume on navigation. Squawk and maintain VFR and frequency changes approved.
Resume on navigation, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, Cessna Delta Lima Lima. Okay.
JetBlue 1435, turn right heading 110, vectors.
So,
maintain 3000.
to squawk VFR, and we are going to descend.
Contact SoCal approach 119.6.
Alright, grip pull back to
Number
power while in
2465
descent.
Foxtrot at Zilva, contact Torrance Tower 124.0.
Okay, we're going to set up Santa Monica as our active leg.
Flying
Okay,
SoCal, use full call sign please on first call.
and let's go to heading mode here. Yeah, so we're staying on the right heading.
249er Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal approach. Good morning, Palomar altimeter
Okay.
3029er.
And we're going to back out of there.
26 Mike Sierra, contact Santa Barbara departure.
And we're going to go into the OBS, and we're going to go to 128.
Turn left heading 040.
128 here. Nope, that's wrong.
Number 8831 Bravo, go ahead.
Okay.
Number 8831 Bravo, you've been off comm since I've terminated your radar services and told you your frequency change was approved about 40 minutes ago.
How to get this set up?
Once you hear frequency change approved, you're good to go. JetBlue 1435 Long Beach Airport's on your left side about 10 o'clock at 120.
Okay, Santa Monica is
JetBlue 1435
110.8.
runway 30.
Wonder if that helps.
Thursday 26 Sierra Santa Barbara departure. Good morning, radar contact altimeter 3034, climbing 186,000.
We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Let's go direct. And then waypoint. Nope. SMO. Activate. And then OBS.
Number 2465 Foxtrot Torrance Tower. Good morning, wind 260 at 10.
128.
Right, clear to land.
128. Okay. So let's come around this way. Let's increase our rate of descent. All right. So mini route, who do I call up? Contact
Number 826 Mike
LA
Sierra,
Tower,
heading
119.8.
040, San Marcos, VOR. Advise me of the weather for Santa Maria Airport.
All right, let's go to 119.8.
Number 826 Mike Sierra, Roger, Vector. JetBlue 1435, contact Long Beach Tower 119.4 today.
LA Tower, Cessna Delta Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima requesting mini route southbound.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Roger, you shouldn't be with Los Angeles Tower until you talk to Santa Monica. You got to transition to Santa Monica Delta airspace before you can get to me.
Roger that, will comply. Delta Hotel Delta Lima Lima. All right, Santa Monica Tower 120.1.
JetBlue 1435
transfer.
Long Beach Tower, good morning, 3506, runway 30, cleared to land.
Okay, we are on Santa Monica Tower 120.1. Santa Monica Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima requesting mini route southbound transition.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, Santa Monica Tower, sorry I didn't catch your position. Squawk 1620 and ident.
Squawk 1620 and ident.
Torrance Tower 65 Foxtrot is a left turn to hotel okay here.
For 65 Foxtrot, turn on hotel is approved. Taxi ramp via Hotel and Alpha and contact ground, or actually monitor ground. Have a great day.
Hotel Alpha, thanks, monitor ground 65 Foxtrot.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, I'm sorry I didn't catch the ident. Probably have to do it on the client again, just like the squawk, or the transponder. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, ident observed about 14 miles north and west of the Santa Monica VOR. Santa Monica altimeter 3034.
3034 for Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, you got a little bit of time before I need to get you over to LA Tower just to confirm. If you look on the terminal air chart, below the description of the mini route, you'll see on the southbound side that Santa Monica Tower coordinates the transition. So it should have been pretty clear there as to who you contact first before the mini route transition.
Roger that, I have it up now and reading the narrative. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, proceed to the Santa Monica VOR, join the mini route southbound, stay clear of the Bravo airspace until advised by Los Angeles Tower, maintain VFR at 2,500.
Maintain VFR at 2,500. Do not penetrate Bravo airspace until advised. On the 128 radio for Santa Monica. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Edward Niner Foxtrot, Sierra Plan Visual Approach, runway 27.
Okay, so I guess we're going to need LA Tower pretty soon. And LA Tower is LA Tower 119.8. 119.8. We have that in. Okay. Should be on Santa Monica. KSMO Tower. Heli frequency. Okay. Alright, so we're on the 128 radial inbound. There is Santa Monica Airport. And we should pass over this point here. Maybe we can even see the VOR. Maybe that's it right there. Yeah, I think that's it. It's off the tip of the runway. Alright, let's get her down to 2,500. It's only got 100 feet more to go.
Number 249er Foxtrot, Sierra, flight heading 140 vectors for the visual approach, runway 27.
Alright, so we're about to penetrate the Delta airspace. around Santa Monica, the dashed blue line. And once we're over Santa Monica, I think we're going to get transferred over to LAX at 119.8.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, contact Los Angeles Tower 119.8.
Los Angeles Tower 119.8 for Cessna Delta Lima Lima.
The 249er Foxtrot Sierra, flight heading 170, set to maintain 5,000.
LA Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima on the southbound mini route at 2500.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, Los Angeles Tower. Good morning, ident please. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, thank you. Radar contact over to Santa Monica VOR, altitude is showing 2,500. Cleared through the Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the main route southbound. Maintain VFR 2,500. The LA altimeter 3034. Report overhead.
Cleared through the Los Angeles Bravo airspace, maintain 2400 and contact when over the tower. Cessna Delta Lima Lima.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is cleared through the Bravo airspace at 2,500 via the mini route.
2,500 via the mini route for Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. Okay, I'm going to put the marker back on, and that will let us know when we should contact. Wow. Well, I know how to fly the route, but this all this radio traffic calls a completely different dimension. Okay, I could have studied up more. That is for sure. Alright, 2.6 miles to go. And when we're right about here, over the threshold, the marker beacon should go off, and we will say over the tower. Oh, it's counting up from Santa Monica. Missed that. Okay. Well, we still got the markers. And we are watching the, there it goes. LA Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is overhead.
Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, thank you. I'll leave you the Bravo airspace within 1 mile. Radar services are terminated. Remain on the beacon code and contact Hawthorne Tower 121.1. Good morning.
Contact Hawthorne 121.1. Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
49er Foxtrot Sierra, contact SoCal
121.35. No, that's not what I want to do. 121.1. Yes. Hawthorne Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is exiting the Bravo on the southbound mini route.
Skyline Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, Hawthorne Tower, Hawthorne altimeter 3034.
3034 for Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima.
Number 249er Foxtrot Sierra at SoCal approach, fly heading 200 and descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay, then Hawthorne Tower, Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima. I have Torrance in sight.
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, roger. Contact Torrance Tower 124.0.
124.0, Cessna Delta Lima Lima. Okay, 124.0. No, that's not what I 1 to
54067.
4.0. Okay.
Los Center Squawk. Correction, SoCal approach squawk 5117.
How do I say this now? Okay, if I'm going east.
TVM 067, radar contact 30 miles northeast of Palm Springs Airport. Palm Springs altimeter 3044 and say destination. TVM 54067, roger. Contact SoCal approach 126.7.
Lindbergh, power course, stationaire 249 Foxtrot Sierra with you on the visual 127.
Stationer 249 Foxtrot Sierra, Lindbergh, tower runway 27, clear to land.
27 clear to land, 9 Foxtrot Sierra.
Torrance Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima is approximately 3 miles to the south.
Skyline Victor Hotel Delta Lima Lima, Torrance Tower, verify position again.
About 3 miles to the south, southwest now.
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, say heading.
Heading is 120.
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, roger. I see you 3 miles to the northeast. Verify your landing Torrance.
Verified, landing at Torrance. Sorry, I got confused here.
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, no problem. Enter a right base, runway 29er right.
Right base for 29er right. Skylane Delta Lima Lima.
PVM 54067, SoCal approach, Palm Springs altimeter 3044. Stay altitude.
Okay. So, Torrance has an altitude of 100 feet, so it needs to get down to 1,100 feet.
TVM 067, roger.
All
Will
right.
be remaining at 6,500 or we high?
29, what did he say? Right?
TVM 067.
Enter a right downwind. Tower, can you say clearance again for Cessna Skylane Delta Lima Lima?
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, enter right base to runway 29er right and runway 29er right, clear to land.
Right base for 29er right, clear to land for Skylane Delta Lima Lima. Okay, we have got to get this thing under control here. Alright. Back off on the power. Alright, we are on right base. Pretty much. Let's get that power down. And get out some flaps. Let's go max on the mixture and bring the props up to full. Alright. Let's go second notch of flaps. Alright. Now we've got our power out.
November 6 Mike Sierra, are you already on the...
We can
localized
slip it a
vector
bit to
south,
get
or do you
down.
need to be vectored onto that?
Alright. This is a little bit ugly.
November 6 Mike Sierra, I think you contact Santa Maria Tower 108.3.
altitude. I think we
500.
Lindbergh ground, stationary 249 Foxtrot Sierra on Charlie going to general aviation.
November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, route taxi to the ramp via Charlie and remain this frequency.
To ramp via Charlie remaining United Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay.
Santa Maria Tower, good morning, Sierra C26 Mike Sierra, just inside Cokes on the localizer back course Alpha.
Sirius 826 Mike Sierra, Santa Maria
All
Tower,
right. 2
runway
notches of
30,
flaps, 70
clear.
knots.
30, cleared for the option, 826 Mike Sierra.
All right. Bouncer. Damn. What's that all about? Alright, bringing up the flaps. And the exit off the runway is kind of far up. So we'll bring up a little RPM. Okay, I think it's coming up here. Follow the yellow line. We'll stop here. Let's finish cleaning her up. We didn't even put any landing lights on. The strobe's off. Taxi on. And yeah, that doesn't matter. All right. Torrance Tower, Skylane Delta Lima Lima has vacated 29 at Charlie. I think it's Charlie.
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, taxi to the ramp via Charlie, remain this frequency. Good day.
Taxi to the ramp, remain this frequency. Skylane Delta Lima Lima. Okay. So, I passed the V1 and the V2. It wasn't that difficult, I don't think. Well, I was pretty well prepared for it, I like to think. This one, I hadn't actually done a dry run with communications, so there's some places where I didn't know what to do, who to ask for, and I put me in doubt as to whether or not we're going to pass this one. Hopefully it is a pass. And then I can go do some instrument rating stuff. Alright, where are we going to put this sucker? I know what to do. Just going to pass these two guys on the left and put it there.
Number 067, traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles opposite direction, altimeter
parking. Torrance Tower, Skylane Delta Lima Lima.
Skyline Delta Lima Lima, Torrance Tower. Oh, you did pass your V3 test. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. That's the response I was looking for. Have a good day, sir.
Roger, thanks, you too.
All right, there you go. We did it. Let me sign off from PilotEdge here. Disconnect. Okay, so we did it. Okay, let's turn off those avionics. Out with the fuel. Off with the mags. Lights off. Pitot tube off. There we go. Shut off the fuel. Cowl flaps are closed. There we go. I think we're pretty much set. And we can open that door, let in some fresh air. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on this V3. I think it's the toughest, most nerve-wracking thing. I think the instrument ratings will go better, but I guess I'm just stronger. I've been practicing those offline a lot lately, and I think I've got slant alpha navigation with just the VOR and the DMEs down pat. Can intercept an ILS and intercept VORs. Almost everything except the nice tight DME arc. That's what I can't do right now. And shaky on the holds, but that'll come. So I'd like to thank you for joining me for the big pass on the V3 on PilotEdge. And look forward for the next video, the I-1, coming soon. Pilot Wannabe saying have a great day, and bye for now.